My name is Chick Hoffman. From 1980 until abolition in 2011, I worked both as a lawyer and an activist to end the death penalty in Illinois. It was my job to convince the courts that my clients should not be executed by the state of Illinois. Those of us dedicated to death penalty defense work not only had to establish the unfairness in our clients' individual trials and sentencing hearings, we also had to educate both ourselves and the courts about the inherent flaws and injustices in the death penalty process itself. And in doing so, to paraphrase former Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall, the more we learned about the death penalty process, the more opposed to capital punishment we became. In addition to working on my clients' court cases, back in 2002, I also worked with an amazing group of people who filed petitions for executive clemency for all 171 men and women on death row, asking then Governor George Ryan to commute their death sentences. Those working on that blanket clemency effort included folks from Northwestern's Center on Wrongful Convictions, lawyers from the Office of the State Appellate Defender, the MacArthur Justice Center, and the People's Law Office. After dozens of very hard-fought battles before the Prisoner Review Board, we won that struggle when Governor Ryan not only commuted all the sentences on death row, he also pardoned, based on innocence, 4 men who had been wrongfully convicted and sentenced to death. I also worked to end the death penalty outside the courtroom as a legal activist. To that end, as legal counsel for the Illinois Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty, I wrote op-ed pieces opposing capital punishment that were published in both the Sun-Times and the Tribune. As a legal activist, what did it feel like to finally win abolition? Well, it felt like we had succeeded in eliminating one of the most racist, unjust, and mistake-prone institutions in our criminal legal system. A hard-won victory that I believe bent the long arc of history just a little bit more toward justice.